I'm excited for you. Next is gonna be our boy, the TheOtakuFix. I was telling you about
Man,
that. I was like, you're
we
next, bro.
we gonna see, bro. We gonna see.
That's
We
lit,
gonna
man.
Hey,
see.
Webtoon about to blow up, son. Webtoons are and Webtoon creators I feel like are definitely gonna start blowing up, especially the ones that've been here since forever.
Yeah,
Because
Mm-hmm.
since the
entering this
beginning of
community, bro.
time.
Yeah, like I'm like, bro, there are people
Mm-hmm.
here. Do like I was over here thinking I'm like the only person on YouTube probably reading my. I was like, yo, there's a whole community here.
Yeah,
This is
man.
lit.
All right,
Man.
it's freaking it's a blessing because I was always like, dang, I feel like I'm late to every community I tried to join, like on YouTube or Twitch or anything like that. I'm like, wow, I actually feel like I'm right on time, you know?
Yeah, man. I agree, man. I started. When did I start? I started 2020. No, yeah, 2020. That's when I started. But I was just doing it like here and there. Wasn't really doing it like dead ass. And then when I started doing it, like really going into it, which was I want to say last year. Hit 1K in January. In December, hit 5K. I want to say it was this month or last month. I hit 10K. So now,
Exponential growth.
yeah. So I would
You
love to
already
get to
know.
25K at the end of the year. If everybody listening, go ahead and help your boy out. You know, share that. You know, do that thing. Hit the sub. You know that little red button. You know, just go ahead and
Hey,
hit
shoot
that.
for the stars. Shoot for the stars, bro. 100K. We going there. We getting our plaques.
Not in 1 year.
No, man.
I can be realistic on that one. Not in 1 year. Look. Imagine if I hit 100K at the end of this year. You know how many bot claims I'll be getting? They'll be like, "Oh, he definitely using bots." Ain't no way in hell.
He out here scripting.
Right? Ain't no way in hell this man hit 100K and we. Nah, bro.
Right.
I'll be on the
I mean,
It's
same
possible
fire.
though.
Right. I have a question for you guys. Do you guys know about that thing that's going on with Webtoons? I'm not.
It's a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. Sorry, you're right. There's a lot of stuff.
Hence the
There's so
title.
much tea.
Yeah,
There's a lot
hence
of
the
stuff.
title of today. It's so much stuff.
There is a lot of stuff. The thing I was
So-
talking about was the thing about the. I don't live in New York, but
Oh
I heard,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
around
We're
New
gonna
York-
talk about that.
Oh
yeah.
man.
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about that. What's up, Maple?
Yo,
What's up, Blaine? G, Pokey, Loki.
Mhm.
What's up, everybody? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. We got a lot of stuff to a good amount of stuff to discuss. So I guess we can go ahead and get with the intro. Falco, I'm gonna let you continue since you did such an amazing job last time. I don't want to mess that up. I don't want to stop the streak.
Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate
No
it.
problem.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy Falco. You already know. This is, Webtoon Central. This is where you guys get your latest information, your latest, I don't know what you want to call it, tea, your latest, whether information on Webtoon, information on manhwa, information on just everything. I'm gonna let you guys also do your intros. Both you guys.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead. What's up, everybody? Y'all already know me, JD TheOtakuFix. What's good? We're about to get into some good topics today. Like always, we probably have like one main topic and the rest of it we just bullshit. But that's besides the point. We're gonna have a good time. That's what we're here for, to have a good time, laugh, joke, just chill and relax. If you haven't done so already, hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also subscribe to Falco's and Donche's channel. Both of those are in the description below. And yeah. Alright, I'm done. I'm good. Yeah.
yo, what's good? Black Macedonchi, and this hits me way harder because I live in New York, and I'm pretty sure I saw this ad, and I was like,
And you walked right past
and
it. Walked right past
Bro,
it.
I walked by it and I saw Side Hustle and I paused, and then all of a sudden I thought about all the manhwa I read, and I was like, hold up,
Right.
That's tough.
hold up,
That's tough.
Right. I was like, I already know. You walked right past it. I already know.
bro.
Got off that subway. He was like, oh, wait, oh. That was there. I know that one. Yeah.
Alright.
Yo, They have it in Times Square, bro. Like it's
Oh damn.
everywhere. Like everywhere you turn, you go on. You're on the train. You're passing by stops. Webtoon ad. Luckily, it doesn't say the same thing.
Right.
But still, bro. Like you, damn, fumbled the bag. OD, bro.
Dude,
Creators
they
were
could've
not
asked
happy,
anyone.
bro. They were not happy.
They could have asked anyone that. They could have asked their creators of like who actually make webtoons. They could have asked us, their creators who actually do content on it. Anyone, their PR dropped the bag somewhere because I don't know how they thought that was any remotely like acceptable as a campaign.
Yeah, man. So for those of you who don't know, who haven't heard, or may have been living under a rock, last week, this actually happened last week. Actually, we was doing the show and this happened. Well, not last week, but the last time we was doing the show. And so pretty much there was a marketing ad for Webtoons. It was posted in the subway, and it said Webtoons greatest side hustle, or was it like authors or comic creators greatest side hustle, something along those lines. And
Writer's greatest side hustle or something like that.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pull it up actually. I got
yeah.
you
Go
guys.
ahead and pull the action.
We gotta
thing up, man.
we gotta pull that up.
Because when I say creators were the authors and shit were pissed.
Right. There was 4 of them actually that they put, or 5 of them. There was comics, our literature's fun side hustle.
Mm-hmm.
There was another one that said your favorite streaming platform loves us. And another one said we think 2D crushes are still crushes, which was kind of odd to me. And so much tea. We should be a grocery app. I didn't understand that one actually.
I get that one because of the wild ass drama that be going on. Like I'm thinking of Let's Play now.
Yeah,
that's the fucking tea.
Right.
Okay.
So like, all of them are bad except the main one that was bad. It sounded like somebody old was on the marketing team was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be hip today. I'm gonna connect with the youngins today. I'm about to do this one real quick. Let me show y'all." And immediately fucked up.
Man, you know what's the craziest part? I know for a fact the person who thought of that was like, "This is the one, bro."
Right? They were like, "This is it,
bro.
Boy,
this is it. Like,
this gonna kill him right here. I'm gonna get a raise after
I'm
this."
Going above and beyond. I'm 55. I don't know the side hustle. This is what I see on that Instagram shit.
Yeah,
like,
boy.
This is what all these kids doing.
That's what they do on that talk of the tick. That's what they be doing, man. Yeah.
All right.
They're probably yelling, "It's gonna get lit."
Right. What's so interesting to me is that I feel like they were trying to like introduce more new people to webtoons. Like these were meant to be not meant for people who like us who actually read webtoons and already know what they are. Mm-hmm. They're meant to draw in new people, which I didn't feel like it hit the mark there either. Because I'm like, most of these comments are for people who actually know about webtoons, And I noticed they put a lot of the like more of the romance ones like as the QR codes, like Lore Olympus, stuff like that. But I'm like, I mean, what about the dudes? There's a lot of great ones that are like action. Not saying dudes don't like romance, but you get what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Like y'all could have put Elixir. Like there were a bunch of other like different campaigns that y'all like. I also agree with that. I feel like the choices were just very. It's like they looked at their top picks and they were like, nah. They went, like, not saying that these other webtoons are not also really popular on Webtoon, but like. Yeah. You go on Webtoon, the branding is like teenage mercenary, unordinary, violence, some slice of life, and more violence. Like,
then Lore Olympus, violence, killed them all.
Yeah, like, them all. That's so like, when I saw the campaigning, I was like, this don't even make sense, because it's like, y'all had unless like y'all couldn't use it because they were. I don't know, they were locked into the artist and the artist said no. That's the only thing I could think of. But like, I'm just saying they could have added more. I feel did they only stick with like 2 that they used?
I saw
series wise. They normally stick with the. If you notice, like every time they do ads, they normally stick with the same series, which is like Lore Olympus, Unordinary.
They did.
Omniscient
Purple
Reader.
Hyacinth was one of them.
Purple Hyacinth is normally one of those. Okay, so for a lot of people who don't know, Webtoons, regardless of what you may think, is dominated by romance. Why? Because more women actually read Webtoons than men. I know it's a shocker, right? It is shocking.
By a large margin.
It's a large margin. So whenever you be like, man, why they don't promote this series or why they don't promote that? Well, the women, they dominate. Okay, that's why you see more romance series get the book deals, the live action series, all of that is because that's the ones that dominate the platform. If you guys want to see, those teenage mercenaries, the Lookisms, the Windbreaker, LSE, get some shine, hit your boys up and be like, hey, put that My Hero down and come over here to some color. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what you're going to have to do, man.
I guarantee you if they would have put more like action or even maybe more mystery or more just fantasy stuff on those campaigns, they might have attracted more new fan base of people if that's what they were aiming for. Because I'm not sure honestly how like anime and manga what the demographic for that is, but I'm almost sure that it's mostly like male. There's a more male like fan base for that. So
yeah, because the popular is shonen.
Right. And I'm sure anyone who likes any cool action anime will love Doombreaker, LSE, or any of the popular webtoons that are like that us male, like.
Right. This is true, man. But
yeah.
Back to this ad stuff.
Right.
Back to this ad stuff. So when y'all saw that, what was y'all first reactions to that ad about the side hustle and stuff? Because I was like, I thought I was tripping at first when I saw it. I was like, well, maybe that's not what they meant. Maybe I read it wrong. Like I know, because sometimes when you see dumb stuff, you be like, no company can be that dumb, right? Nobody can be that bad to make this mistake. And then you be like, yep, they made that mistake. So what was y'all reactions when y'all saw that?
My reaction was more along the lines of that's funny because when I saw that I was like, side hustle's not the right word to use. And then I showed my brother it, and my brother doesn't like read webtoons or anything like that, and I was like, what do you think about this? And it didn't register, but he doesn't like read webtoons or anything like that. And I'm like, does this like intrigue you at all? Does it make you want to like go read webtoons or anything like that? And he was like, not really. Like, it doesn't do anything for me. And I was like, that's all they had to do with that, in my opinion. I was like, just show someone that doesn't resonate with what doesn't know about webtoons and see if that actually strikes them as something they want to do.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, man.
Like,
right.
I don't know. Like, after like I saw like the post on Twitter and it like fully registered, my mind immediately went to, what if YouTube were to just be like, haha, YouTube, the ultimate side hustle, and I'm over here making my living off that shit.
Right.
Like, how am I supposed to feel? Because it's like, are you telling me I'm not supposed to be doing this? Like, this is very, like, I'm getting very mixed signals. I'm making you money, and am I not? Like, so it's like very backstabby to your artists and the people that make Webtoon, because without those guys, there would be no Webtoon, Right. And so, like, it was probably a fuck up, but like, it was a major fuck up. Yeah, but that's not, because I'm thinking back, Twitch, YouTube, all that, they never refer to their shit as side hustles. The moment they saw that people were making money on this shit, they were like, this could be a job. And that's the best part. Like, people always like, yeah, it's gonna start from a side hustle and then it's gonna grow into something bigger.
Right.
But you can't just call your shit a side hustle and expect people who probably do make a living on Webtoon, because, bro, it's too old to be calling Webtoon a side hustle now. Like, there are artists out there, this is what they do.
Right.
So you can't do that when you have people who are actually making a living or part of their living off of what they create on Webtoon and possibly making you a very pretty penny. You know, you can't and then expect people to not to be like, yo, the fuck? What do you mean?
Right.
It's yeah.
I saw an interesting comment. I think it was like two. I'm not gonna say the creators, but there was two creators of Webtoons. I'm not gonna say any names, but two creators that are like pretty big names in the Webtoon community. They commented and they basically said something to the effect of that they never felt like their side hustles, and in my like when I'm processing that, I felt like that was. It's hard to like sympathize with them because they're so big and so grand that they're kind of like the poster childs of Webtoons, and I was like, it doesn't hit as that their comments don't ring true with me as well as someone who's like maybe a canvas artist or someone who is less popular on Webtoon. So it kind of made me feel like you're not gonna talk out towards Webtoons because you're kind of you're their breadwinners, you know.
But also that would be more of a reason to actually speak out against them because Webtoons would listen to them over like a canvas person or maybe someone who just got their series as an original. They would listen to especially their bigger series, like, you know, the people, the author of Lore Olympus, Eurochan with An Ordinary, SIU, you know, the big ones. They would probably listen to them and be like, hey, this ain't it. This ain't it. You might want to change that. That's not a good
But
idea.
would they though? Would they do it though? If it could affect their brand?
I don't think it would affect their brand because let's say this. Let's say I know this has never happened, but let's say SIU, Eurochan, and Yeonji Park own their rights to their series, right? And they took it and went to Tapas. They was like, you know what? That rubbed me the wrong way. I'm taking my series and I'm going this way. You know, I'm taking my talents to South Beach. And, you know, that's a lot of big series gone off your platform. Now, granted, when they sign that contract to be an original, you know, Webtoons owns it. But it's just the fact, like, we can even say up and coming series, like the series on campus.
I didn't know that, by the way, that you brought that up. That once they signed that contract to be an original,
So it's like, let's say the up and coming big canvas series, right? That rubbed them the wrong way. They went to Tapas, and now, you know, that's series Webtoons could have had, or maybe a series that might be out there, and Naver is trying to get them to become an original, and they saw that, they'd be like, nah, I don't like that. You know, I'm taking my talents over here. You know, I don't like how y'all feel like we're a side hustle. You know, so it, regardless of the fact, it rubs the authors the wrong way. I know they came out and said, you know, they made an apology statement and all of that stuff, but you know, once stuff like that gets out there, it's pretty much done. You know, what's done is done. You just got to try to do your best to make up for it at that point.
Yeah.
Did you guys read their apology? You want me to read it for everyone?
Yeah, I read it, but you can go ahead and read it.
Okay. The apology that Webtoons said was, to every creator in our community today, we apologize. We want the world to know that comics are for everyone. That everyone who loves great stories in any format will also love your comics. But our ad copy missed the mark. We live and breathe comics every day. They aren't a side hustle, a second choice, or an afterthought. They are what we live for. Creators are the foundation of Webtoon. We are as passionate about your stories as you are, and fully appreciate the time and effort put into your comics. We will get these updated as soon as possible and review all feedback. Very interesting.
So I do want to know, random question. Y'all think the person who signed off on it got the boot?
Oh,
100%.
the person
100%.
who
Yeah, I think he
the
got the
person who
boot.
was
He or
like,
she.
"This is it," and the person who approved it, they both got the boot, bro.
It was
They're
me.
like, "You two, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, get the fuck out." What were you thinking? What
Yeah.
were you thinking?
Oh man, I was like, whoo, boy.
Yeah, 100%. Because I mean, like,
Yeah.
those words should never be in anything that anyone's passionate about. Side hustle.
Yeah,
That's like the farthest thing from what people want their craft to be known for.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard enough, like saying you're a full-time YouTuber or something like that, or a Twitch streamer, and people be like, "Okay, so
But what do you really
what,
do?"
You're right. So what do you really do?
Yeah.
I mean, like that is what I really do. How? you know,
Right.
they be like, how? So
Right.
it's hard enough. So like, if YouTube was to come out and say some shit like that, it'd be like, you know what, man? It's hard enough to beat this stigma as it is. Because I mean, believe it or not, a lot of people who don't read comics or don't like comics still consider that like a minuscule job, a side hustle, and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it's hard to
They don't get paid what they're worth.
right,
They
and
don't.
it's hard to kind of get like the general public to not see something like that as a side hustle, just like it's hard for them to not see YouTube or esports or Twitch as a side hustle, but like an actual job you can make a living. So yeah, man, Mr. Mark, I'm glad they acknowledged it. I'm glad they put out an apology. Hopefully, you know, some disciplinary actions was taken. Most likely it was probably slap on the wrist, bad, don't do that anymore. But I mean,
I feel like they need to do something to treat their creators, bro. Like they need to like this is like an apology is one thing, but like
Right.
I don't know, bro. Like I feel
Right.
like your top creators, you should just be like, hey, y'all want some money or some shit? I don't know. Like,
Right.
can't do money
Help
because
them out.
everybody gonna have their hand out. Then you gonna go broke. Can't do money. Everybody be like,
And with their just content creators, just in general, anyone who makes content for Webtoons, just run. You could run like ad campaigns like this stuff by them because they know the community probably better than Webtoons does. Like maybe not from the statistical standpoint because they have like all the stats, but like in the grand scheme of things, like we kind of try to bring the community together.
right.
You know. So I mean, I'm sure any one of us, if they would have showed those to them, they showed that to us beforehand, we would be like, probably shouldn't use that choice of words for that. Reword that.
yeah.
Definitely. So,
Mm.
I'm like I said, I don't know what they're gonna do. Webtoons, if anybody's listening, you know, you live and you learn. But if you really want to make it up, there's a thing that I've mentioned a while back. It's called I don't know. I don't have a name for it, but I just dubbed it as Webtoon Con. You know, go ahead, bring your creators, your original creators, your canvas creators, plus your influencers and ambassadors, along with fans, all in one place, so we all can get to, you know, talk about the thing we love, which is Webtoons. You know, go ahead. You know, I ain't saying you got to pay me for it, even though it would be nice. Just throwing it out there. It would be nice. But, you know, I look, just make it. And, you know, if you want to put me in the credits or something, I'm cool with that, too. Yeah. Figured out.
Nah, Webtoon Con would be lit.
It would.
They took
It would, man.
a whole ass portion of Anime NYC, and there were mad people there. And I was like, Webtoon, why don't you just get your own room? Like you're just like you walk in and it was just there, like
Right.
big ass Webtoon sign everywhere. I'm like, I paused. I was like, I thought I came to Anime NYC. Like, what's going on?
Right,
But like, with how many people came to that one booth, I'm like, y'all can definitely. There isn't enough of a fan base for Webtoon to like have a con, and on top of that, you can invite the creators. Because I would be down to get flown off to wherever the fuck. Hopefully California. I don't know. But
Hey, come out here, hey.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you, man. I mean, their U.S. base is in California, is in Los Angeles, so
Yeah, I've been past it.
yeah, just go to that, just hit the convention center up and do your thing.
I'm surprised they didn't have that in Anime Con in like Riverside out here. I went there and there was like nothing Webtoon. I was like, where's Webtoon?
that's crazy.
They really need to get their own con. They're big enough now to have their own con. maybe
Yeah.
back then I can understand, you know, them just going to like the, you know, Comic-Con and stuff like that. But you're big enough now. You can have your own con.
Yeah, Tapas and Tapit2 need a little bit more time, but like,
Yeah, you're big
Webtoon.
enough. Yes, Naver, you're big
Yeah.
enough. You can do it. I have faith in you.
Right.
I have faith.
100%. 100%.
You can definitely do it. So I want to ask y'all this because this is something I get a lot in my comment section. Webtoon translations compared to fan translations. How do y'all feel about? How do y'all feel about the official translations?
I feel like I'm reading a 4Kids dub, bro. Like I feel like Jungle Juice is supposed to be way more hype, but my man's like sniper rifle. That's my move.
Right, I'll be like
super pest fighting style. I know that's not what they wrote. I know for a fact my man did not actually say super pest. Cause what?
Oh
like,
man.
There are so many cooler ways to say insect. You could just say insect.
Oh man, it's sometimes I read, I'd be like, okay. I'd be like, maybe they meant this, maybe they didn't mean it. You know, like for example, piggybacking off the Jungle Juice, they said jumbo dragonfly, and I think the correct one is golden dragonfly or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, golden sounds a lot better than jumbo.
And jumbo and golden are definitely not the same
right.
thing. Like,
not even close. Not even close.
You went from shiny to just very big.
I was like, whoa. Look, man, especially in Omniscient Reader too. Like, oh my God. I get so many people saying, yeah, that's not how it's supposed to be. They fucked up here, they fucked up there. That's not the actual name of it. Why do they call it that? Because that's not even what it is. Because something else that happens down the line is gonna actually need to be called that. So I'm like, look, they hitting me up like it's like I made the translation. I'm just reading it. I ain't even had nothing to do with it.
It's like, are you trying? Like, I'm not gonna go on the scan site.
Right. I mean, right. My hands are tied.
On stream, you want me to just like, it's like commit a crime and broadcast it. Like,
right.
Just like, hey, come get me, coppers.
Right. Copyright strikes unite.
100%. Believe that. I mean, it's like they want you to promote the hood site just randomly. It's like you can't do that. I will say, since you guys roasted them, I'm gonna be the nice guy. They've gotten better because I remember reading The Gamer and I couldn't even read that. It was like a fourth grader translated it.
Wait, hold up, time out. I thought you said you was gonna make it better, and you go to a fourth grader.
but I'm just saying that's probably the worst. But I would say that, like, let's see, what's a good one? I would say plus 99 reinforced stick. That's probably one of the newer ones that they've translated. It was translated pretty well.
Now, I'll jump on that, and I will say, Weak Hero's translator is A1. Whoever is translating Weak Hero, give them a raise, and then if they're available, put them on more things, because the fact that you had a man in the English dub, call someone else a goofy ass bitch, that stays in my head, bro. Ooh. The comments, Weak Hero comes with a shit I would hear in New York regularly. That's why I read this shit and I'm like, is South Korea, like, is this part of South Korea basically the Bronx? Like, I don't get it because there are too many similarities. Like. But nah, I don't know if that's what they're saying, like in the actual dub, in the actual language, but if it isn't, and they're like, this fits, they deserve a raise, because this Weak Hero hits so much better.
Right. Another good one I feel is like Windbreaker. I feel Windbreaker is a good one that's translated.
Windbreaker's good.
Yeah, I feel
Viral
Windbreaker's
Hit.
a good one.
Yeah, Viral Hit's also pretty good.
They got some good ones. They got some good ones.
Yeah. Except for the grammar errors. The grammar errors be killing me, bro. Because I'm over here trying to read thinking I'm crazy. And I'm like, nah, you fucked up.
Right. I'll be stumbling and I'll be like, maybe that's not what they meant.
I'll be getting roasted.
You gotta pause and read it in your head.
Right.
Nah, me too.
I'll be like, okay. Maybe this is what they meant.
Like, Take your time, pronounce your word.
Right.
Right.
Nothing wrong with reading it twice, people. Nothing wrong with that. You know, just making sure we all remember this one-liner.
Super. You said we may be neighbors. You live in California? Does Super live in California?
Yeah. G lives in Cali.
Hey, what's up? I didn't know that. We might be. I live in Southern California, so yeah.
Yeah, so y'all might not be too far. Look, I don't know nothing about Cali. I'm not gonna pretend. I'm not gonna pretend like I know exactly the distance between y'all. So we just gonna leave it at that.
It's all good. I'll show you guys around when Webtoon Con happens. I'll show you guys around.
Hey,
Yo,
man.
Webtoon, make it happen, bro.
Everybody that's watching and everybody that watches after, tweet at Webtoons and say we want a Webtoon Con, and then
100%.
link this video.
100%.
Time stamp it, link it, bam, send. Yeah, Webtoon
Easy.
Con. Make it happen. Do it for the people. If not for the people, do it for us.
Right.
You just do it like one time. Just do it one time, see how it goes. If you make your money back and some, there you go. There you go.
Right.
Yeah, man.
I can guarantee they'll make their money back. I almost can guarantee it.
Oh yeah, especially if they bring like merch and stuff. Oh yes. Oh
Right.
If they bring the artist for like signing, I think that would be huge.
Oh,
like
they
if
would have
they
to do
had
that.
like Uruchan.
They would
The
have-
artists would
Yeah.
make a killing. They would make a killing.
Yeah.
and also, I don't know how fair it would be, but I would be like, you can have a competition with the artist, on the inside, don't have to be public. And then, whoever gets, reaches a certain threshold or whatever the competition may be, they get a special booth in the con or something like that, just something to kind of boost the competition, make people try harder. It's a lot of ways you can do something like this.
Right.
Yeah. They could do like a call to action, but some other shit.
Yeah.
Right.
And just don't call it call to action.
Yeah, don't call it.
Yeah.
But I think that'd be super cool. And also they can use that as a time to feature even some newer series that they want to feature. Unlike, what we were talking about last stream about the carousel that they have on it. Feature some of those.
Yeah. Yeah. Show more of the things that are coming to Webtoon from Canvas.
Right.
Like fucking, I think Black Sun is
Black
on its
Sun's
way.
great.
Yeah, Black
Yeah.
Sun is original. That
Mm-hmm.
it is should drop next couple of months. I'm guessing, just given the time frame it normally takes. So it should be the next couple.
I'm
of months.
hyped. I gotta read that, but I don't even know if I should read the Canvas or if I should wait till the
just-
Webtoon comes.
Just wait till
I'm gonna wait till the website.
Yeah, just wait for the
Copy.
because I
I
spoke
think you need to
to
get support.
I spoke to Play, which is the one who does the story of Black Sun. He said a few things are gonna be changed, nothing major, but a few things gonna be changed and probably some added scenes. So I'll just wait.
Okay.
It's kind of like with Ordeal, like with Brent when he had to revamp it for his original. He told us that it's gonna be a lot of extra scenes, a lot of stuff to make the story a little more cohesive and stuff like that. And which that's what he ended up doing. And what you read in the original was not in the Canvas. I can tell you that. A lot of stuff was not in the Canvas version. So.
Copy. Did he redraw that?
Yeah,
or?
he redrew all of season 1.
That man's like a legend. He's a legend for that.
And he said, by the way, if you want to know where I'm getting all of this information from, interview with him is on my channel, so go and watch that.
The plug.
Yeah, so and he said season 2's art is gonna be way better than season 1.
How?
What?
How?
He said season 1 art he did not like at all.
What?
What?
He said he liked it, but it was like he could have done a lot better. So he said season 2 is gonna be way better than
70% of his power, bro.
That's what he said. Like I said, in interviews on my channel, man, go ahead and check it out. He dropped a lot of tidbits on how long it takes him to do chapters and stuff like that. His plans for after Ordeal. Will there be a sequel to Ordeal once the main story finishes? Yeah, so go watch that. All in the interview.
Let's see. Okay.
All of that there, man. So I'm looking forward to season 2, man. I'm looking forward to it.
I gotta finish it. I haven't finished it yet.
I'm catching up now. I'm getting to like the peak of the fight. Of the fight with Rakash and Shay. And now the squad came in, so now I'm just like, oof.
Oh yeah. Okay, Black Anthem asks, how do we feel about Clinic of Horror? I don't know if y'all ever read that. I haven't read it. So
I read like one chapter. I don't personally enjoy Clinic of Horror, but that's just me.
What is it about?
It's like a short. It has like a bunch of short stories in it. I feel like.
Have you ever read of any of Merriweather comics? Merriweather, he's the author of Clinical Horror. He has like I want to say like 50 comics on Webtoons right now. Like they're all like short, but as far as like panels wise and chapters, they're short.
I read Winter Moon. I didn't know that was by him.
Yeah, he has a lot. He has a lot. Trust me, he has a lot on there. But
it's like 30.
But some of them are good. Some of them are good that I've read anyway. I haven't read all of them, but yeah.
Huh?
I might check out Clinic.
That's wild.
But yeah. Oh yeah, it's definitely wild. I thought who was it that does a lot other than him? It was somebody else I seen that had multiple series, but I can't remember. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I was talking about the Riverside Anime Expo. Did you go to that, Super? Sorry.
He might have went. How
did? I'm surprised. That would be hilarious if we just didn't see each other. That'd be hilarious.
It's possible, man. Stuff like that happens all the time, though. You'd be like, you was there? Yeah, I was there. I ain't see you. I ain't see you either. It'd be like that, man. We got that. So, what would y'all say y'all favorite webtoon right now is?
Oh, Viral Hit.
Viral Hit?
No way. Really?
Viral Hit.
That man said no
Viral
way.
Hits.
What?
Viral Hit's golden, bro. Viral Hit is not only comedy gold, it's peak fiction, bro. Like every time, like son, when Gil's dad came through and saved Haben, I lost my shit. When Haben beat Taeyun, I lost my shit. When Haben beat the fuck out that mobster guy, lost my every single win Haben gets. It's this like man. The manhwa is like throwing me through the motions. Like, oh, you thought he was gonna win, didn't you? Haha, he's losing. Oh, we got you though. He's winning now. Nah, psych, he's losing. Nah, psych, he won. Haha. Like, it's a whole Viral Hit fight. And it's dope because you never expect what's gonna happen next. How he beat the grappling dude was so fucking raw. And I man, cracked his sternum. What? With his skull, bro. Hobbit is the GOAT. I don't care how much of a prick you can be. He's the GOAT. And I love all the characters, bro. Viral Hit is like, we were reading it today, and like we were taught like the most recent chapters, the most recent free chapters. I've noticed every chapter we gotta give a sec to just praise Viral Hit real quick, just because of a scene that we've seen. Like I feel like I've called it peak fiction at least 3 streams in a row.
I still haven't read Viral Hit yet. I still haven't.
It's
read
fire. It's peak fiction. Our boy Haben, he goes from being bullied to being great. To being great.
That sounds like.
Don't say it.
What do you
think
I was gonna say? What do you think I was gonna say? What do you think I was
gonna say? There's a caveat here. There's a caveat. So he's a YouTuber basically, right? And he creates this channel off of beating up bullies. So like, but it moves from bullies to like shit.
Else, to everything else. To everything.
I mean, I'm thinking to everything else, but I'm like, Teenage Mercenary also was kind of like that. Like, he fought bullies in the first chapter. Those are the grunts, and then all of a sudden, gang members and
which turned out to still be the grunts. Which turned out to still be the grunts.
Yeah. So I feel like Viral Hit has something more unique about it. I feel like out of all of the manhwa that fall to this genre, this shit is genuinely funny and truly different from all of his competitors. Like,
I feel like it's relatable. That's what makes it.
Hell
so
yeah.
Relatable.
Hell yeah. I like that Hobbit wins off of like some real shit. Like, Hobbit is not like, in a fair fight, if he were to box a boxer and there were rules, he's not winning. But the fact that he uses the whole idea that he's in a street fight to his advantage, and he does whatever is possible to win. I fuck with that, because it's like, if you fight somebody like that, it's not gonna be easy to win. He's calf kicking the fuck out of your leg. You can't walk, bro.
Hey man,
I agree.
I hear great things about Viral, man. One day I'm gonna check it out. One day I'm gonna check it out.
Like,
I mean,
you read
like-
Lookism already, man. You better read it. Come on.
I do read Lookism. Lookism is golden.
It's like Lookism, but the nonsense starts earlier, like chapter 2.
Oh, so you want the nonsense quick, fast, and in a hurry? That's what you saying?
I don't want to read 100 chapters and then it gets good.
It's I could do.
I mean,
I could do 30. I could do 50, but 100, my guy, like.
I mean, to me, it got good in the early chapters. That was just to me though. Like the one thing that interests me with Lookism that kind of kept me reading it was the double bodies and him going back and forth to try to, use both bodies to his advantage. And then once they started introducing some of the characters and all of this stuff, and then the shit broke down with the fighting and stuff, and I was like, I think I can do this. And then I kept going, and they started introducing more characters, and then they got to the god-like arcs and stuff. Beautiful, magnifique, molto bella, tutti frutti. It was amazing, amazing, man, absolutely amazing.
Oh man!
Shout out to Lucas, man. Shout out to Lucas.
I'm trying. I really tried to read it the other day, and I got through like 3 chapters, and I was like, I'm done.
It's tough.
That was a lot.
I thought it was gonna be tough for me, but it actually wasn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know. But it wasn't tough for me.
To each their own. I feel like it's different tastes.
I'm trying to think of what series was tough for me to read. I want to say it's a lot, but
Tower of God was pretty hard for me to read. I'm not gonna cap. People love that thing, but like Tower of God is just can't get past the Hell Train arc. It's just so
Hell Train arc is my favorite. I don't know. I like lore and the foreshadowing, so that's probably why Tower of God wasn't horrible to me as far as reading or whatever. Like all of that stuff interests me. So. Which is crazy.
Watch it.
It's crazy.
I would watch it if it was animated, because I mean I like it when they simplify it. I like lore. Just like when it's meaningful kind of lore, like where it's not like, oh, the lore is there for me, and then like, oh, you have to wait until like 2 seasons or a season for it actually to mean anything.
Yeah, but then when it comes around, you be like, that's it. That was it. They said that it all came together. Came full circle. Full circle.
I agree with you. The Tower of God's great. Like I said, I went to war Reddit for 2 or 3 seasons basically. I like it. It's just sometimes like, especially I feel like I kind of fell off for me because there's so many other webtoons as like I was reading that came out that were good. Like they were a little less taxing to read, I would say. Like I'd say probably my favorite one right now out. And this is like favorite new ones out right now would probably be the +99 reinforced wooden stick. Cuz it says it's a comedy, and it is a comedy. It's hilarious.
It is a comedy.
But
it is very funny.
right?
Yeah.
But it's straight heat action wise, so I don't know how you would classify it. I feel like it should be like a subgenre, action comedy.
True. Now I can,
It's like
go ahead.
One Punch.
One Punch.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
pretty much. It's like One Punch, but he low key kind of evil.
Right.
He low key kind of evil. Like, yeah, I don't care about nobody.
Oh, shit.
I'm wrecking everybody in sight. I don't care if you was involved in what happened to me. You getting these hands straight up.
Right.
So
With this stick,
with
bro.
a stick, with a stick.
Bonk.
Now I will say one of them that became really hard for me to read lately is thank you Tobo Food. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Manager Kim.
Really?
Manager Kim
Kim's fire.
became
fire.
really hard for me to read. Like maybe it was just a few chapters that stretch, but it just got boring to me. And I'm not saying boring because it's not good. I mean boring because I already read so many series that is doing the exact same thing, you know? So it's when you read a lot of series they do the exact same thing or have the exact same format, you really have to do something different from those other series to really keep you engaged with it. And for those of you who don't know, I read a lot. I read a lot of webtoons. So when I say a lot, I mean a lot. I do what? I want to say overall like over 20 series. And that's not including like Patreon and memberships and just reading off my own time. And that's just on Webtoons. That's not also including Tapas and Billy Comics and all these other sites. So yeah, it is to keep my interest when you're doing a lot of the same stuff a lot of other series are doing. You have to kind of bring something else.
Differentiate yourself.
Yeah, differentiate yourself. And that's just for me. I know everybody doesn't read as much as I do. So reading Manager Kim probably doesn't bother you at all. But for me, it's just like some series is just real tough. That's one of them that became tough for me, and I had to put it down for a while. I'll probably go back once it builds up a little bit and kind of binge it and see. But as of right now, I had to put it down, bro. Because it wasn't doing it for me.
Right. Can I ask your question in two parts? Because I know you asked it. You said, "What's your favorite?"
Yeah.
Like favorite webtoon. I feel like new and old is different. Like a new one and like a constantly ongoing one. I would say, like I said, the reinforced stick. That's the new one. Older one that's been ongoing. I would say. 1 second.
I already know what you're gonna say.
That's kind of tough.
And he gonna say Return of the Blossoming Blade.
That was one of the choices, but it wasn't. That was
Damn.
actually. Hold on, that's a good game actually. All right, what do you think, don't you? What do you think?
I haven't read.
Yeah, I don't think
Return of
you
the
read
Blossoming Blade. I'm be real with you. I've been too stuck in my Legend of Northern Blade. But
No. What do you think? What do you think I'm gonna pick?
I don't know. I feel like you've read a lot. Like we've read a lot of while we have like the same manhwa pools that we read from. We also read a lot of different ones, and I know that you're more into the ones that I haven't read yet. So I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know. Like, is it only on Webtoon? Is it on Webtoon?
It's on Webtoon.
Like, honestly, the only name that's screaming at me right now is Elixir. But like, that I don't know.
Nah, it's not Elixir. I'd say Doombreaker.
Doombreaker.
Windbreaker's pretty good. Yeah.
Shout out
Doombreaker.
Shout out to Doombreaker.
Alright.
As far as I go, I don't know, man. It's a tough one for me as far as I go. The series that I enjoy doing every week that's coming back later was Black Sun. When Black Sun was on Canvas and I was doing Black Sun content, that was my one that I look forward to reading the most every week. But if we're just sticking to right now, if I would say new, if I would break it up like the parts that you're doing, new series, it's between two of them right now, so I'm trying to mini mode.
Right.
Trying to mini mode, see which one is gonna be it. I would ask y'all to guess, but I don't think y'all get it. But fuck it.
I think I get it.
Go
I
ahead.
actually
Go
got
ahead.
it. I got this.
Go ahead.
I would say your favorite would be your new one.
Yeah.
It would be The World After the Fall.
No.
Okay.
You want to give it a shot?
I'm thinking of what's new. And what's like the new ones are so hard because it's like
it is.
Like I didn't really vibe with a lot of them, which is why I'm like I don't like for example, Nano Machine. I was like, it's
Really?
I haven't read it.
I didn't,
Oh.
like I think maybe I have to read more, but I got up to like right when he joins the school, and I was like,
He's a beast, dude.
I haven't got to Nano yet. I'm gonna have to get there.
But Max Level Newbie, that one?
No. Blaine, you said Ghost King. No, that's not it. It's not Doombreaker.
It's action, right?
It is. It's kind of action. Yeah. It's really a tie between two of them because I can't really figure out which one I want to put over the other. So it's my S-Class Hunters and X and Ash.
I've heard X and Ash.
I should have chose X and Ash. Cause I know you love them once they have them long ass monologues. I should know this right now.
Like, they talking too much, bro. Yo, shut the fuck
Yo, he's saying that because the first 3 chapters it literally takes you an hour to do the first 3 chapters. That's how long the first 3 chapters are, bro. It literally takes you
X and Ash?
Yes.
Is this The Witcher? What
Dog,
the fuck?
when I did the reaction for X and Ash, I did the first 3. I was like, shit. Chapter 1 took me 26 minutes. I was like, yo, fuck. I was like, God damn. It was good though. It was good though. But I was like, damn, that shit took forever. But yeah, X and Ash is really good, man. I see big things happening with that one. Has a lot of potential to be.
Isn't it like the prequel or sequel to something?
I don't think so. It's from the creator of Hardcore and the author of Noblesse.
Okay.
So interesting pairing, but it's a good series. My S-Class Hunters, that one is just fucking hilarious. Shout out to Eugen, the MC. That shit is actually fucking hilarious, bro. I love that, man. That hilarious. But as far as the old ones, the old ones is okay. I'm a discredit. I'm not putting Tower of God in it because that's a cop out. So I gotta pick something else.
You can't use Lookism either, because that's all obviously one that you advocate
That's
for.
crazy.
You can't use Lookism.
He said you got it. He's like, that was my pick.
It wasn't, but it was
That
probably
was
one
my
of.
pick.
It probably would have been one of. Okay. Okay, so no Lookism, no Tower of God. I can do that. So it's not Lookism, but Tower of God. I would probably say damn. I'll probably say Windbreaker.
That's respectable.
I would definitely say Windbreaker. I always say Windbreaker is like one of the most underrated series on Webtoons.
100%.
I just started that. Yeah.
Very underrated, man.
It's dope. The character development, the friends. I love the friends. It gives me the same vibes when I read their friendships, like LSE does.
Yeah.
It gives me that same feeling.
But it's way deeper. Like when Windbreaker going on some like rated R type stuff. it gets deep in Windbreaker, man. It gets deep. So
Bro, I hope this shit don't make me like get emotional or some shit.
It will. I'm gonna let you know right now. It will.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just tell you, it will make you get emotional, bro. That's why
Animate Windbreaker. I advocate for it.
It goes deep.
I love it.
It goes deep, man.
Dang, I should have chose that. Nah, I feel like I should have chose that. That was a good choice.
Yeah, man. Good old Windbreaker. So when you gonna start reading Windbreaker, bro?
Me?
No.
Oh, I'm reading it. I started reading it on Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm reading it now. I started reading. I told like my subscribers, I was like, "Yo, it's time. Y'all been telling me from like forever now. We're just gonna fucking read it." And yeah, the bike races are fucking fire. It's like I was talking about with the whole like the black and white scenes. That's my shit. But I haven't gotten past where I got to last time I tried reading it. So once I get past there, I will have my better verdict. But right now I'm enjoying it more than I did before. I feel like because I'm reading it with like the guys, but like it's pretty good. I will say though, when the characters are still, I'm like I don't know how I feel like, especially Band-Aid dude, bro. Yo.
Oh, Dom.
I hate that fucking band. Like, I'd rather him just take it off and get in trouble with his principal. Like,
shout out to Dom, bro.
Yeah, I know he's gonna be the GOAT. Like the way I'm seeing him now, I'm like, you like the Kuwabara person, but you mad dependable. I know you are. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like I know I'm gonna like him, but right now I'm like, yo, stop harassing this woman and go fix your fucking Band-Aid.
Get the Band-Aid straight, man. Oh
yeah,
man. That shout out to Windbreaker, bro. If y'all haven't read Windbreaker already, go and read that, man. You're doing yourself a disservice.
Right, 10 out of 10. Even if you don't read sports webtoons, it's deeper than that.
Right, this is probably one of the sports webtoons you should probably read. Speaking of sports, have y'all read Infinity yet?
I love that actually. I love it. It's like a fencing. That's the fencing one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that. Yeah. But I haven't read it yet. I just like I saw it was about fencing and I was like, I'm good.
It's pretty. I mean, obviously I don't know anything about fencing. Like I don't know too many black people who fence, but it looks dope because the first chapter, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but the first chapter really brought me in. Just reading it, seeing how like everything was. I like the main character seems pretty. He seems like someone who like a shonen character. It definitely gives me like shonen vibes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, the author did say it's haiku, but fencing.
Right, that's what it gave me vibes like.
And that's what he literally said.
He even has orange hair.
Exactly. He literally said it's haiku, but fencing. So, we'll see. We'll see if he lives up to the haiku standards for people.
Right.
I'll probably give it a try on my own time.
You know, for a lot of people, haiku is their, is the GOAT sports series.
I don't know about that.
I tend to disagree.
Yeah.
I tend to disagree.
I always hear it, and I'm like, I don't mean to trash any haiku fan, bro, but I'm sorry. At a point, I got tired of deadass every single time. Nigga flies in, smack. Every single
that man say,
like all
smack.
At the end of the day. It was like Dragon Ball Z, bro. At the end of the day, you know they about to get the double team smackaroo. Like,
oh man,
his eyes goes crazy. It looks cool. But I could only see that scene so many times till I'm like, okay, he's really good at spiking. I get it. We do something else.
Oh,
I'm bored.
And he jumps really high. He jumps super high.
He does jump high.
Yeah, like I had more fun watching Ace of Diamonds, a baseball anime.
Ace of Diamonds is
that
the
shit
GOAT.
was fire.
Ace of Diamonds
that shit is fire
GOAT.
though.
Wait,
Yeah, that shit is actually a really good anime. Like,
Ace of Diamonds is the best sports series, man. I don't care what nobody say, bro.
I don't know about that either.
I
Kuroko
don't
gotta
care
give it
what
to Hajime.
nobody say, bro.
Hajime no Ippo, bro. Hajime no Ippo is so good it low-key transcends sports anime into shonen. Like,
Nah. Man, my
It's
guy
between that and
Samuro though,
Kuroko no
man.
Basket. Kuroko no Basket's fire.
My guy Samuro, dog. Nah, bro. I gotta give it to my guy, bro.
Actually, we might both be wrong. Blue Lock might trump all of them, honestly.
nah, see,
No.
I can't get behind Blue Lock like that. You know why? The first chapter, my man was like, "This is a selfish sport. Fuck teams. There are no teams here. Y'all are all lying. Y'all are all forwards."
The funny part about Blue Lock, he says, you know what? Fuck teams. Teams is not what you need to be. You need to be selfish. However, you're going to form into teams. Why you're in Blue Lock? I was like, wait, ain't that hypocritical? I'm like, wait.
I see this dude. I was like, this dude does not know anything about what he's. This does. You dead ass said a team game is not a team game.
And then force you into teams while you're in it. I'm like, wait, dog. Ain't that a little hypocritical? But shout out to Blue Lock, man. I love Blue Lock though. But you can make jokes about it. It's funny.
Right.
God damn, bro.
It's still like, from what I can tell, it's still a very solid manga. Like,
it is.
From the little I've read, like, it's still really cool. Like, it's a
very good.
curious way of thinking about soccer. I'll say that. But,
Yeah.
you know.
I would say the one thing I like about Blue Lock more than a lot of other sports series is that it's different. Is, you know, the sports series we get is you're in high school, you know, they recruit some kid or some kid joins because he showed an ounce of potential, and, you know, they get the team together. The team was probably shitty before. They grab this new kid or new kids. They go through the tournament, make it all the way to one of the highest seeds, lose, and then the winter tournament comes and they smoke everybody, go undefeated.
Because the upperclassmen.
Right, because it's the upperclassmen's last years, and we're gonna do it for the Gipper.
And Tokito's leg isn't working right now.
Right.
Injury from last
Right, yeah, and a person comes back who's been injured for a whole year. It happens every time. It's so cliche. I'm like, bro, and that's one of the things I love about Blue Lock, because they do none of that. They throw that shit
once you're
out the
out,
window.
once you're out the dome, you out the dome, fam.
Right,
like,
man.
they kick you. Like that first chapter when he got that the guy who looked like he was supposed to be a protagonist, that dude, when they kicked him out, the face he made, he was like, my nigga, I was trying to help you.
Oh,
Bro,
man.
I was like, oh, this about to be a ride, bro. This is like if Aaron started playing soccer.
Right,
I was
man.
like, yo, fuck yeah, I'm getting mine. Like,
That
I'm
shit
trying to be
crazy.
a striker. You kidding me?
That shit crazy. But I was like, man, I'm so glad somebody's trying to do something different. Even though if you're looking at a team sport and it's like, and which maybe that's what makes it so appealing, because it's a team sport and you're, you know, preaching selfishness and all of this other stuff, and not, you know, team, you know, sports tactics and shit. So
Yeah, it's like a battle royale
yeah,
in
It
soccer.
right. Which
It's
is
like Super Mario Strikers.
Facts.
still haven't played that. I need to go ahead and pick that up, man. I need to pick that up.
I've been hearing bad things about that.
Oh,
about
damn.
the Switch version.
Oh, well, it's a
Bro.
Switch. I mean, I don't know what.
I've been here.
Boy, you,
People were like, lack of content. The online is trash. I mean, it's not. I don't even think it's a game fault. It's the Switch's fault for its netcode.
it's
but like,
Nintendo. Nintendo just discovered
Yeah.
online 2 years ago. Y'all gotta give them a break.
Bro, they
But, like-
haven't discovered Ethernet ports. They need to start with that first.
Yeah, they still
Yeah.
on Wi-Fi. Like, we don't plug in nothing.
when I saw the Switch and it still didn't have it, I was like, yo, Nintendo, come on, bro. Like, the PS4 and the Xbox One got it. Like, you wilded, right?
Shit, the
It's
360 and
required.
PS3 had it.
You got to get an add-on for your shit if you want to actually put it on. Like,
Right.
I
Man,
was
they just need a more powerful handheld. That's all.
They do.
yeah.
They definitely
Yeah.
They really.
because
I feel like they just need to like add more content to their shit. But that's just me.
I mean,
Right.
it's only so much content when you can add when you're on a handheld.
Yeah.
It's only
They
so much you
honestly-
can add.
Make a GameCube 2.0. Done. And Nintendo, you win.
Man, I always say, man, can y'all imagine what Pokemon would look like on like an Xbox or a PlayStation, man? Can y'all imagine
Yo.
how great
On
Pokemon
Unreal Engine
would
5?
be?
Unreal Engine
It
5.
don't even have to be
Pokemon?
on Unreal Engine 5. Bro, it could be on Unreal Engine 3. Like, imagine. It don't have to be on 5, bro. Because what Nintendo using? Fucking Sega Genesis shit? I don't know, fam. But I'm just saying. We'll never get
Nah,
it. But I can imagine.
I couldn't. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm a Pokemon stan. Not gonna hold you. I love its current aesthetic. I feel like it worked. If
The
it
new
got
one?
too
Or you
real,
talking about
bro,
the
it
old
would have.
This
You don't
is
have
peak
to-
Pokemon. This is peak Pokemon. I'm not
I
gonna
hate
lie,
it.
right?
I hated
That
Arceus.
was indeed peak.
I hated Arceus.
Oh damn.
I hate it. No. Yeah, throw it. That's what I did.
The game's not in there. Don't worry. The game's not in there.
Okay, the only reason I hated Arceus because they goddamn gotta catch 5 of the same Pokemon shit was too annoying for me. That shit was so annoying. I'm like, I am not gonna catch 5 Zubats. I don't even use Zubat in my party. Look, when I play Pokemon, Zubat, that's one of the last motherfuckers I'm catching. Along with Spearow and all the other trash ass Caterpies and shit. I don't catch that shit, and I'm never going to. And you're forcing me to catch these stupid ass Pokemon that I'm never gonna use, that's just gonna take up space, and now I gotta catch 5 of them because that's a goddamn quest. No, fuck all that, man. Get that shit out of here, bro.
It's not a Pokemon game where you're going to to gyms. You're a
I know.
Pokemon researcher.
I know. That doesn't
You're
make it better.
supposed to-
No, it's still stupid. It's still stupid. Still stupid.
Nah. It's because I know. It's because you came for the smoke, but they gave you lab work. Like I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna hold like it was a switch up. I will admit. Like when this man said you gotta catch all the Pokemon, I was like, no. When Arceus was like, yeah, you gotta catch all the Pokemon, bro. I was like, wait, you mean like all of them? Like,
Right. The problem, I didn't have a problem catching like one of each one, but when I have to catch multiple of the same shit, that's when it got annoying. I'm like, okay, if I gotta catch one Zubat, throw it in a storage or whatever, fine. But when you telling me I gotta catch 5 of these motherfuckers, like, no, dog, I gotta catch 5 to move on, bro. Y'all childish. Now it's just childishness. Just childish.
you know what it was? I feel like doing it because like whenever I play a game that I like, I get really immersed. Like I low key to the point where it's like I'm role playing basically. So I was over here like, yo, I'm a Pokemon professor, bro. I'm out here saving this world, bro. They can't do shit without me. I'm the only person here that can carry more than 3 Pokemon. Say word.
Right.
So anybody see me with the hands, bro? Like it just felt like truly. There was not. I've never felt like so much of a hero in a world, in a fictional in a fictional world than in that game because the world needed you. The whole continent of Hisui needed you, bro. Like nobody can battle these legendary Pokemon because they ain't got the heft. They ain't got the prowess, bro. It's not so. Playing through the game, I was like, damn, bro, like this is the ultimate trainer experience. And what got me the most was that this was the first game where they said the main character is you. Like they really took you from, they said like, hey, you got brought back from the future, thrown into the past, and you are saving this world. You can say like, yeah, technically it's Dawn and Lucas, but they make sure that it's as you create your character, they make it so that like you play a part in each part of the story. And the way it unfolded, I was like,
my guy still didn't look black. He still look Indian, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, you're right. I guess kind of. I would say that.
I'm just.
They
saying.
gotta work on that.
I didn't feel like it was me. I didn't feel me. I felt like it was some guy, some other person. It wasn't me.
Oh man,
I wasn't feeling that part of it. But I will say, man, shout out to Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. It walked so Arceus could run. because that's when Pokemon really changed. Whether you like Let's Go or not, that was their first.
I love Let's Go.
That's when their first jab on this whole hide in grass and walking stuff. You know, their take on open world a little bit more. So I will say that, man, that was fire. But I'm looking forward to this next one, man. Which version y'all getting?
I'm getting the one with the old school one. I don't like the what's it called, the dragon that is like supposed to be like metal. I think that's Scarlet. The Violet's the one where it's like futuristic and
so you're getting Violet?
Like, I'm getting Scarlet.
Oh yeah, I'm getting Scarlet too. Okay.
It's hard for me because like I low key want to see what the future world looks like what like how they're gonna introduce me into all this future shit. So I'm like, damn, I kind of want to get Violet, but I agree with you. I don't really care for the legendary, but I don't really care about that because I know it's Pokemon. They have the power of the internet now. They're gonna give us the other legendary through some mechanic. I don't know what it's gonna be. Like you probably gonna have to wait. And also, like I don't even fuck with legendaries like that. Like I'm here for it. Like usually me like the staple Pokemon. I'm here for not even the pseudo. I'm here for literally everybody else. Like the whole Pokedex. Like I purposely don't. I try to stay away from all the like news revealing every Pokemon that comes out for games like this because I want to be surprised. I want it to be like when I first played the like Pokemon Red, and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is that? What's that? Ooh. It's fun, bro, because it's like you get hyped because you start building your team, but then you see a better Pokemon, you're like, damn, I want you on my squad. So you start switching out, and you really get to use the decks and see which designs you like and which designs you don't like. And not even just off of that, you get to base it off of their typing, their stats, because just seeing their drawing, I feel like you make an assumption already, and you're like, I'm not going to use them. But I've done that before, and
I do that all the time.
I missed out on.
I'd be like,
some Pokemon
this so trash ass shit. I'm not catching this. Next. Oh, look, a Pikachu.
I do that shit. And there are so many dope Pokemon I missed out on, bro. So
I do that shit all the time.
Nah.
Bro.
I'm gonna try that this time because I usually look at all the Pokemon because I did that with what's called Sword and Shield because that was the first time they did like what's called different typings like Galarian, Weezing, and stuff like that. But that sounds cooler because now I won't be so reluctant to like, I'm gonna pick the pseudo. You know, even though I love the pseudo, that's my favorite part. I love the pseudo, like Tyranitar. I didn't really like the one with Komo. I wasn't a big fan of that. But yeah, I love pseudos. Pseudos were lit.
Right. Welcome to the Pokemon podcast, everybody. Hope you're enjoying your time here. Let us know your favorite Pokemon game.
A Pokemon X Webtoon collab. Watch. It's coming. It's coming.
Oh man, we just talk about going off topic. Oh man. Hey, which starter y'all getting though?
I was thinking about the duck because I like ducks.
This man goes for the duck. You going for the duck too?
They got Tito.
Fire type all the way, man. Fire type all the way. Really?
I don't know, but Coco.
I always go fire, man. I always go fire, bro.
Hello. He better not go bipedal when you evolve his ass. I know he's a freaking like crocodile or something like that, but
normally I try to pick. See, this where I always fuck up at. I always, that's the one thing I look for when it comes to a new Pokemon game. I want to see what the final form's gonna look like for the starters, and then I'd be like, I like this one better. I'm going for this one. That's normally how I do it, but most likely I'm gonna end up picking fire anyway.
Fire usually is the best, honestly. I mean, but who knows? Maybe this time. I feel like fire. There's always a Pokemon in the Pokemon game where the typing you pick at the beginning dictates kind of what you pick throughout the game. And sometimes some of the typings, like the grass or the water, or I don't know, the other types aren't good enough, or at least for me personally, for you to like pick other Pokemon.
I think the reason I pick fire first is because I always know it's gonna be a better water down the road. I know it's gonna be a better grass type down the road. That's usually how it always goes. It's always gonna be a better one down the road. But fire is kind of hard to get because it seems like the fire type Pokemon be very minimal.
In the game. In Sword was actually good, but in like Emerald, if you pick like Torchic, there was like I didn't like any of the fire types. Numel, what was it? There was like
Yeah,
no good
that's what I'm
fire
saying.
types.
Like the fire type, it either be not enough fire types or the fire types they have down the road are trash. So it's like get fire. You know you're
They're
gonna get a
scarce.
good one. So you might as. It's always gonna be more. It's always gonna be a shit ton of water. It's always gonna be a shit ton of grass types. And 9 times out of 10, you don't even keep a grass type because you just get a psychic Pokemon that's also combos as grass or something like that, and then you're home free. Or you can get a dragon because dragons pretty much do every fucking thing as it is. So that's how I build mine, bro. That's like,
True.
but you gotta have a
hope they have
fire
good
though,
fires.
because fires are hard to come by.
I agree.
Facts.
Very hard, man. Very hard.
So, have you seen any of the Pokemon that they've actually shown?
Only from the trailer.
Yeah, just the starters.
Okay, just the starters?
Yeah, just the starters.
None of the, because they showed like 1 or 2.
Yeah, if you watch the trailer, you see more than the starters.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw that trailer then yet.
Okay, I'm not gonna say
All right,
anything.
then.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna leave it at that. All right. Y'all have anything else y'all wanna discuss before we wrap it up?
Any other drama?
Yo, if you're not already reading Viral Hit, read Viral Hit. That's all I gotta say. That can replace my trout.
Viral Hit, definitely read Viral Hit. And if you haven't read, actually had some shout outs since we're doing this, you know. I'm gonna shout out some since thank you for
Shout it out, man. Shout it out.
some new ones, you know. Shout out to Frey. That one's pretty fire. They just came out.
Haven't checked that
And
one out yet.
Shout out to there's one more Frey and the Tame what's it called? What's it? The Tame of Fire. That one's pretty good.
I remember reading that one on Canvas. That was a good one.
Game of Fire.
Alright.
Yeah.
Tame of Fire. It's a supernatural one. I don't read too many supernatural ones, but that one's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah. The Tame of Fire and Frey. And I don't even think I need to shout out Plus 99 Reinforced because that one's kind of blowing up. But yeah.
I'll give some Canvas some shout out, man. I think people need to read more Canvas series. Shout out to Cheesemate, who does Retired Demon King and also Zero Level Hero. Shout out to her. Shout out to Coilerize, who does Backfire. Shout out to her. So, and if y'all haven't, go check out those, and also go check out. Let's see which one I want to shout out next. Shout out to Hoodie Song, man, and who is doing a basketball series called The King's Way on Canvas. So check that out. And I'll say last one is shout out to Pluvius, who does Entwine. Her art, oh my god, bro. The art in that series is absolutely amazing, bro.
Say less.
Entwine.
Really?
Yes, Entwine. I'm have to put it in the chat, but yeah.
Put that in the
Entwine
chat.
is absolutely amazing, bro. The art in the series.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Definitely checking that out. Like,
I'll
at
paste
least
in the
looking at
YouTube
picture.
chat for
Okay.
y'all, and I'm posting.
Also,
in our chat.
shout out to what's it called? Everything is Fine. That one's coming out July 30th or July 30th.
I subbed today because I said I was gonna do a vid on that to check it out because I never read it. I heard some good things about it
It's fucking crazy. It's creepy. It's super
though. I like horror.
creepy.
I like horror. Horror is cool.
Alright.
Like, that is my thing.
Alright.
I can do some horror, man.
If you like furry, creepy people, then you'll enjoy it.
I don't know if I like furry, creepy people per se. I can't say I like that, but I will give it a shot. I will definitely give it a shot.
It'll definitely give you some WTF moments. I guarantee you that. Like, yeah, I guarantee you.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely try it out, man. But all right, y'all, appreciate each and every one of y'all for stopping by. Hope you all enjoyed the conversations today. It's always fun rocking out with the fellas, man. Rocking out with the guys. Always good talking to people who love the same thing as you, and y'all can just sit back, relax, and vibe over the same stuff, man. So if you enjoyed, make sure to like the video, sub to the channel, share it out on social media. Sub to both of the fellas. Their links for their channels is in the description below. And we will catch you guys next time. And here goes some relaxing music while this stream is ending. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.